Morning, Sim fans. Racing 393. I'm going to do a little series now, so won't get quite as many captures, and I'll going to try and edit this down a little bit. But I'm going to start playing Formula Truck 2013 game, which is basically released by Razer. So it's very closely based on Automobilista. Very similar menus, physics. I think Automobilista is a little bit, it's more refined, but these do a pretty good job of stipulating and sort of simulating how a truck would feel. You know, it feels very heavy in the corners. It's got plenty of torque, so they slide about quite nicely. So I'm going to start a championship series. You notice the qualifying's like hour and a half. But there's no way am I going to be doing that. So I'll just do a few laps just to get myself into sort of a relatively safe position. And the race is only going to be 10 minutes. But you know, just for personal interest, really, this first race is at a track called Taruma or Taruma. I don't know how it's pronounced. It's in Brazil. It's mainly used for their local kind of, local, Brazilian Formula 3 Championship. It's been there for more than 40 years. I've never heard of it. It's located near a place called Porto Alegre, wherever that is. I'm actually reading this off the internet, so I'm sort of learning as I go. And the people that own it are called the Automobile Club of Rio Grande do Sul. So there we go. It's done lots of races as far back as 1949 until the late 60s. It's had many races in there. It's mainly the Brazilian major championships have raced there, to be honest. It's not been in anything sort of worldwide and anything mainstream. It had a stock car series there in 1979, which is their version of like saloon car racing, and they call them stock cars. It has actually got a chicane added in, which it just slows it down a little bit. The game itself hasn't had that update, so there's no chicanes in this game. The bends are very sweeping. It's got a couple of hairpins. It's quite tricky getting these trucks around there. The braking, and they slide around all over the place. But the track's quite flowing. I quite like the track, considering it's not one that I would have heard of. And that's about it, really. I mean, it's still, as far as I'm aware, it's still running. I think the chicanes were added in like 2014, from what I can gather. So it runs along like GT racing, and the Formula Truck racing still goes there. Apparently there were some really big crashes there, hence why they've had to put these chicanes in. But this fortunately, I suppose this is the old school, so this one hasn't got chicanes. So we'll give it a go. What we're going to do is we'll have a look at a bit of qualifying, and then I'll do the race. So everything's all set up and ready to go. That's a bit near, hang on, that's changed from yesterday. Yeah, but I feel that's changed. There's me saying it's set up. It wasn't like this yesterday. Because I can't really. I feel a bit close, but I'll give it a go. We'll see how that goes. I'll have to try it there. There's a lot of things that shouldn't really be on that are on, which I've noticed. That's off. What's that one do? Opposite lock off. That's the mirrors. That's that one. Don't want that on. I don't want that one either. Right, let's see how we get on. I'm just going to try something else a second. Something quite. This is these little things with these games. I'm not sure if they need to be. This is what I mean with the PC. It does your head in. You think you're just going to go and quickly play it, and see that was like. I'm sure I should have that like 40, because that was like really too close. That's a bit better. Try that. So that fits. When it's trying to get these things round these corners when the tyres are cold. I found on this corner here it gets quite jerky with the graphics there for some reason. To concentrate to get the car or the truck up to the pace and try a couple of laps. So you can feel the weight. They're not like, they're not like Formula cars. Formula trucks, I think it's called, funny enough. I mean, thankful for the load cell on my brake pedal, you can actually feel the brakes working on the car, on the truck. I keep saying car, you know what I mean, vehicle. This bit jerky around there with the graphics. I can't really get rid of that. Well, I'll try this lap here. It seems to be gripping it better now, so I'll give it a lap. You have to forgive me if I'm quiet at the moment. Oh, got off. Typical. Just couldn't slow the thing down. Traffic in the way now, so hope it doesn't jerk too much here with the trucks. You can see they kind of all drift. I think it's well neat. Got so much torque, so much weight. Try again, see if I can just get a lap in. Blocked by. See, no rules to say blue flags when you're qualifying, so this is old school racing, mine though. You have to drive these with so much more precision. Still there. Right, so let's get around that corner. I can really feel the weight of the cars, the trucks. I keep saying cars, don't I? Trucks. Christ. So come back. And there we are. So my lap time there. I've got the AI set pretty accurate, so I'm only 2/10 ahead. I do appreciate that it's that. So if I finish session, I'll probably drop down away. So yeah, so at the end of that, I'm now 1.8 seconds off. Anyway, it's put me 12th out of 20, right in the middle of the pack. I don't know how this is going to go. I've got it so it's set at 10 minutes. So I'm going to do 10 minutes racing. Because there's no way of saving this mid-race or anything. You haven't got that luxury. It just quits. So I'm going to get going. If I can. Oh, hang on. Next session, that's what I've got to do. Not the warm-up. Not going to be bothered with that. Next session, race. So 12th on the grid, 10 minutes. Let's see how we get on. Right alongside me there. Oh, this is busy. Didn't mean to hit you then. Oh, that don't need. I need to get out of this 2x2. Oh, that's it. Looks like. Oh, this is hectic. Right, that's the first lap. See if we can get past this chap. I don't think I'm on the outside. Might be able to. Maybe not. Just. But knocking and banging up there. Don't want to get involved in that lot. Although I'm here now, so getting hit. Maybe go on the inside there. Mess around with the gears. The gears, they're so torquey. You can use any gear almost to come out the corners, which is something to get your head round. I'll get to the inside there maybe. Braking a bit late. I've made that one. There's no room there. I've actually got ABS on very low on this because these trucks do not want to slow down very much. I mean, I've got the wheel on very high on the full swing back either. So it just takes it out of your hand. It's just ridiculous. Trying to get round that corner, lots of understeer, but I've got round pretty tidy there. Got to remember to brake a bit earlier for this corner. You can't like mega out brake anyone because the truck won't stop. So I'm getting a little bit of room now, just a bit of racing room, which is good. The AI is set at about 95%, which seems to work for me. Go there. 5 minutes left. That was good, got 2 places there. You might think the AI might be a bit easy, but at the end of the day, I mean, it makes the racing really enjoyable. I could go up a notch, I suppose, but you know, I'm not exactly gaining hand over fist, am I? So, and the AI do fight for position, which is another good thing. This is where they tend to go a little bit down the inside. My favourite overtaking spot on the track. There's so much torque, it wants to spin the wheels in every gear. These must be a blast to drive in real life. I mean, you can see the acceleration as they pull away on the corners. That's really good. And that's how it looks in real life. You can just sense the power, the torque, the BHP. This corner goes on forever, this bit coming out here. Get a good run out here though. Don't think slipstream works so much. So we've got that one. Oh, might get in. I don't know if he's still there. I don't think so, no. And it's actually got some really good damage modelling as well when you hit things. I'll try not to do that. But the bodywork deforms and things come off. I might get that one. That was a cheeky little move there. I wasn't planning that one. Maybe this sort of race is more my pace. I can handle these. One minute left. Oh, got a bit ambitious then with the throttle. I smell two other places here. I don't know if I'm going to do it here, because I don't know how they're going to brake. I've covered the line there. But about here, oh, that was close. Got that one. That was a neat little move. That's it. So I get this. Is this the checkered flag? One lap to go. Oh! I was not looking. What an idiot! I've done that myself. I was looking. I don't know what I was looking at. I was looking for the checkered flag, and I just thought that was it. So that was a waste of a opportunity there, wasn't it? It's overdriving now. I can't get this truck to slow down now. Might as well settle for what I've got, eh? Just overdriving now. You've only got to get that throttle too much. He's going to go for it. I've got one place back. That wasn't too bad, I suppose. That's it. I've only got to leave your brake in, literally. Slightly late. Whew. That was good fun. I'm guessing they go back into the pits now, which I've not done this bit, so I might as well do it. And on the slow down lap, might as well make the most of my talking now. So, what do I think of that? That's really good fun. I mean, they've really modelled the truck weight, the power, the torque, the kind of delicate control needed. The AI is pretty good, pretty forgiving. I mean, alright, I suppose I could go up one notch, because you tend to get past them and then they drop back pretty quick. It's my only sort of thought there, so I might knock it up a notch if I can. I'm not sure now I've locked into a championship that would be the case. I'll have to check that. So I'm guessing they're all coming to the pits now, which I've not done, so I haven't looked that quick. Oh, there's my pit box, so we'll just pop it into there. Neutral. Turn the ignition off. And get out. I don't know how you get out of this bit, mine. So there we go. So I did finish 4th. Not bad. Apparently, if you click on the driver, you can get like your fastest lap time, which is 1:23.8. For example, the winner. See, I did quick lap times, according to that one anyway. So anyway, that's that one. 100% complete. At least I finished. Right, let's go to... I wonder how you go to the next session then. New session. Race complete. Drive. I can't do that. Does it mean though, is this going to be the big error? But the only way I can get through this, I don't want to restart. I don't want to restart the weekend. Next session, there isn't one. Finish session, when it's finished, I can't drive. So that. Oh, there we go. So that puts me at the moment 4th in the championship out of 10 races. So that'd be interesting. So thank you very much for watching that. That was really, really enjoyable. I'll make sure that I will try a little bit of editing on that. Anything that I'm not happy with, but I'm pretty, quite happy with the way that run. Maybe the beginning bit, which had all the controls set that weren't quite where I wanted them. But hey, I hope you'll join me next time for round 2. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching Racing 393.